been assigned to a sinking ship of a detective agency.
Wer hat das Ding gebaut? Hoffentlich nicht Ocean Gate. Wäre ein Problem. Wo sind jetzt die anderen, ha? Ich bin jetzt echt gespannt, wer jetzt hier alles kommen wird. Ist da Blut an seinen Klamotten oder ist das einfach so ein Muster? Wen haben wir denn hier? Oh, Schokolade, Mann. Eigentlich ist Schokolade ja schon so ein bisschen ein Luxusgut. In solchen Verhältnissen normalerweise.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
Watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
Der sieht auch so jung aus, irgendwie 5 Jahre alt, Mann.
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Victory is mine. Pay up.
Eigentlich müssten die ja auch alle eine Fähigkeit haben, ne? Das war ja so ziemlich die Voraussetzung.
But hold on, that doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
Ja, schon irgendwie, ne?
And when you put it like that...
With my logic, anything is possible.
What are they fighting about?
Die haben ja irgendwie gespielt, oder? Um Geld?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row.
Das ist ja jetzt erstmal nicht so schwer, oder? Oder, immer in einem Versuch oder was? Weil dann ist vielleicht nicht ganz so einfach.
But if he fails even once, I win.
Ja, okay.
And he failed. Thus, I get all the cash.
Hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Next is the 7th, right? Hey, ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
Sure thing. 1. Cool.
6. Ich habe gerade schon gesehen. Alter, nicht so langsam. Staffel jetzt schon ein.
Hey, don't eat those. We're using them to count. How many are we missing now? 2 or 3? Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2 or 3. What comes after 3?
Und sie soll eine Meisterdetektivin sein, oder was?
I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
It's all ruined.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Also ich merke schon, es ist genauso wie in Danganronpa, nur weil man irgendwie sehr begabt ist, heißt das nicht gleich, dass man schlau ist.
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the ashtray. Why the hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
It's harder to quit than you think.
Aha! I remember. The number 4 comes after 3. So the answer is 4. Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one? Wait, you're eating it right now!
Betrug.
It is too delicious. So this is what commoners eat. Interesting. It is simply heavenly.
Ja, Schokolade ist schon ziemlich gut.
Time to pay up.
Enough. I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more gambling. Do you understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us. Virtue, honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective Agency. Got it?
Verstanden.
Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team member.
Ja, jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Yuma Kokohead. A round of applause, please.
Bin echt gespannt, was die für Fähigkeiten alle haben.
Nice to meet you all.
Weil ich habe ja jetzt beim letzten Fall gedacht, okay, die anderen würden uns mit ihren Fähigkeiten so ein bisschen helfen, aber naja, die sind jetzt ein bisschen schneller gestorben, als ich dachte, um ehrlich zu sein.
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb.
Ja.
I wonder which one of them will die first. Him or me?
Ey, ich habe mir auch gerade schon dasselbe gedacht. Die werden safe nicht alle überleben, also,
Hey, knock it off! They managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare, a great master detective. The first to arrive at Kanai Ward.
Der? Ich dachte, das wäre eine Frau. Oder? Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob das wieder die Übersetzung ist, die so irgendwie ist.
The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Aber Dalara hört sich jetzt auch eher weiblich an. Oder? Muss ich mir gleich nochmal genauer anschauen.
The beautiful lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
A pleasure to meet you.
Die haben da... Oder hat nur sie so ein Tattoo auf dem linken Arm? Habt ihr das gesehen?
And the one inside the fireplace?
What, fireplace? Why there of all places?
Der Joker.
He says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Okay.
Right, now that we're all here, let's have a seat.
Dann setzen wir uns doch mal. Das ist doch eine Frau, oder nicht? Hä? Also das Aussehen kann natürlich euch vertäuschen, aber... Ich bin mir jetzt echt nicht sicher, ob es die Übersetzung... Ja, Übersetzung ist. Kann ich aber mit dir reden? Hab da eine Frage. Ich hätte da eine Frage.
So you're the survivor from the Amaterasu Express massacre. You don't look like much.
Ich meine, allein ihre Stimme ist doch weiblich.
It's thanks to yours truly. Otherwise, Master would have died right away.
Na, ich denke jetzt einfach mal, dass die Übersetzung vielleicht falsch war. Wenn nicht, dann finden wir es bestimmt gleich noch heraus.
Now, all remaining agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here. There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned. Well, regardless of how many people we would have gotten, we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers. So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
Huh? You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage. I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and become a superstar detective.
Ja, ich auch irgendwie.
Oh, and once I'm rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous.
Ja, ich glaube, das sorgt für viel zu viel Aufmerksamkeit und dann wirst du einfach umgebracht werden oder so.
All information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient to them. If you want to be famous in this town, it's much easier if you're a villain.
I see. Got it.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys. Got it?
I'm just kidding around.
Why is the WDO gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
Honestly, I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
Naja, hier gibt's ja so viele ungelöste Mysterien oder so, ne? Also von daher...
You didn't receive any instructions?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually. But before that, there's something I need to verify first. Yuma, it's about you.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Me?
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but... Do you really have amnesia?
Ja, blödes Thema.
Amnesia?
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amaterasu Express.
Ah, then you and I are alike. We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
Sie hat wohl auch Amnesie, huh? Vielleicht hat da irgendjemand auch, vielleicht hat sie auch so einen Geist oder so. Vielleicht kann sie ebenfalls Shinigami sehen, keine Ahnung.
Huh? Fubuki, you too?
Indeed. I cannot remember what I had for breakfast. I cannot even recall how I got here.
I think you're just forgetful.
Oh.
Don't make things even more complicated.
My apologies.
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
Dürfen wir es überhaupt sagen? Meinte nicht Shinigami, dass sie ein Geheimnis bleiben muss? Haben wir das nicht so ausgemacht?
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station when I woke up.
So you really don't remember anything. I'm surprised you got past Amaterasu's attacks like that.
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with the death god.
Ja, eben.
You better not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
I think I was just lucky. The chief saved me in the end.
Well, you can work off your debt to me. So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you're a detective?
Naja, es scheint schon so. Also das war ein gut gelöster Fall. Aber ist sein Name überhaupt sein richtiger Name? Das stand ja in dem Schreiben oder so, ne? Ganz am Anfang, war das der Grund, warum wir uns an den Namen erinnert haben? Vielleicht war es auch für irgendjemand anderes gedacht. Keine Ahnung.
That's correct. Oh, but I do have a letter from the WDO. And this outfit is definitely mine because it fits perfectly.
I don't doubt you. That's not what I'm worried about. I've already verified your identity.
Na, das ist schon mal gut.
You know who I am?
I didn't just daydream in the park and feed pigeons while y'all were heading here. I checked the routes everyone used and provided support wherever I could. Unfortunately, most of the info was kept secret, so supporting you was all I could do. At the very least, I did manage to obtain info about the Amaterasu Express. Then again, it was mostly thanks to Halara and Desuhiko since they arrived so early.
I got the passenger list from Amaterasu Corporation using my special forte.
Der eine Typ da im Kamin, ne? Der sagt irgendwie gar nichts.
That ability is top secret, so I'm not gonna tell you about it just yet.
Your name was on the passenger list, Yuma. Once we knew your name, obtaining more information was easy. I researched the histories of everyone on the list.
Vielleicht können wir jetzt etwas mehr herausfinden.
This doesn't sound like something you need to hear.
What? Of course it is! I might finally get to learn about my past!
Das würde ich auch als ziemlich wichtig erachten hier.
So, who am I?
The truth might surprise you, but among the master detectives registered at the WDO, no individual with the name Yuma Kokohead exists.
Das ist jetzt irgendwie komisch.
What do you mean?
5 master detectives were summoned to the Amaterasu Express. That is an undisputable fact. But a detective in training was also summoned.
Ah.
Detective in training?
Das würde es vielleicht ganz gut erklären, oder?
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
So, I'm not really a master detective yet?
That sounds about right. You never fail to amuse me, Master.
Despite that, I know for sure you'll be an integral part of our team. I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
Moment, haben wir noch eine weitere Fähigkeit, außerhalb, dass wir Shinigami sehen können? Weil das ist ja an sich keine Fähigkeit, ne? Das ist dieser Vertrag. Und ist das jetzt Blut an seinen Klamotten oder nicht? Das sieht schon so ein bisschen so aus wie Blut, oder?
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook.
Oh.
Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
Oh.
Your lake is made.
I don't know if I can. I don't have any memories about cooking.
So viel dazu, ha?
Never mind. Did my profile mention anything else? Like where I used to live or my personal history?
It didn't have any details of the sort. You see, you've got a trainee's profile, not a proper master detective's.
I see.
You know, trainees are kind of like appetizers at a restaurant, don't you think?
Oh, okay.
I guess that makes you the appetizer detective!
Wenigstens eine Person hier hat Spaß.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to train you from the ground up to be a great detective.
What's wrong? There's nothing to feel ashamed about. Everyone starts off as a trainee. Also, not everyone can use their forte from the get-go. Though some are born rather gifted. Still, no matter how much talent you have, you require the right training to make the most use of your abilities. No matter how smart they are or how dexterous their fingers, no surgeon dives straight into surgery.
Ja, okay.
The same goes for master detectives. If you want to do things the right way, you have to learn it.
So everyone here also trains at the World Detective Organization?
The WDO requires a 2-year training period for all agents. No exceptions.
2 Jahre.
During that time, the agent's paranormal disposition is honed into a forensic forte, specializing in investigation. And those who manage to develop their forte are certified as master detectives.
Like me.
Ja, aber der sieht doch jetzt echt nicht so alt aus, oder? Der kann ja nicht älter als irgendwie 15 sein.
Plus, once you become a master detective, you get a detective deed from the WDO.
By the way, not all detectives working for the WDO are master detectives. There are regular detectives, like myself, who don't have fortes.
Ja, der wirkt hier so wie der Boss, aber der kann gar nichts, oder was?
Oh, really?
I still got my detective deed. It doesn't say master detective on it, but it still holds the same weight. A forte mostly depends on innate talent. Some people will never develop it, no matter how much effort they put in.
Was er gerade gesagt hat, ne? It still holds the same weight. Bedeutet übrigens nicht, dass es genauso viel wiegt. Das bedeutet, dass es genauso viel wert ist in etwa.
But that doesn't mean they can't be a detective. Anyone can get a detective deed as long as they complete their training.
So, is that my case as well? I don't think I have any special abilities.
There is no record about your forte. You could be like me and have no special powers.
Naja, wir haben ja Shinigami.
I knew it.
Der passt schon.
Who cares about that? You've got me, Master.
Ja, eben.
Look, there's no need to be so down about having no forte of your own. That has nothing to do with whether you're a good detective or not.
Ich meine, zu jeder Zeit so irgendwie die Zeit anhalten zu können, das ist doch schon ziemlich hilfreich, oder?
Even a kid or a delinquent can be a master detective if they're good at one thing. But detectives with no special abilities must pass basic testing with flying colors before they're certified. So, in fact, you could say those without special abilities make better detectives.
Oh, you're just tooting your own horn, old man.
But being both a capable detective and a master detective would be even better.
Ich will jetzt echt die Fähigkeiten von denen wissen.
Such as myself.
Jetzt sag mal an.
You're tooting your own horn too.
Anyway, whether you have an ability or not, the fact remains that you've been striving to be a detective.
So, I wanted to be a detective.
Also, keep in mind that despite being a trainee, you were given a directive. That's pretty impressive. You must be quite capable. I mean, master detectives were killed, but you managed to survive.
Ja, fast schon durch Glück.
I'm not sure if that's right.
I am sure you shall eventually remember all that you have forgotten, Yuma.
Ich hoffe doch.
Although, I still do not remember what I ate this morning, let alone yesterday's weather.
Gestern hat's geregnet, so viel kann ich dir sagen.
Raining. It's always raining.
Eben.
Oh, right. Is she this dumb on purpose? I think she's putting on an act. Maybe she's a giant skank. Never kill time if you fall for her, Master.
Übertreib.
I didn't do anything.
By the way, my agency treats both trainees and detectives as the same thing. To all you master detectives, you better not drop your guard or the rookie here's gonna steal your thunder. Got it?
Go ahead and try. Too bad for you, rookie. I'm gonna take all the medals.
Was für Medaillen?
I have no desire to compete.
You senior detectives sure are a handful. Vivia, anything you'd like to say to the newbie?
Was ist eigentlich mit dem jetzt?
No, not really.
Ja, vielen Dank für diesen... Oh, was ist das?
A call?